Now kiss. Stop this at once, boy. This is heresy. It's not like I wanted to kiss you anyway, stupid monkey. Dark Elder Wyches. Druckery Wyches. Rylana when Fulgrim tried to force him to join Slanesh. I wonder what she's reading. Monkey yoy. Heretic on the right, Xenos on the left. What are your orders? Release the banana peel battle brother. Human, I have bad news. Someone sabotaged the infrastructure of our planet. I know. Wait, what? Oh no. Who would be so evil to do that? Orakan after when the planet they're on gets destroyed because of a Genstealer uprising. Trazin after playing a harmless prank on his colleague. There were no elder girlfriends in Space Marine 2. Photo showing the last of the Ancient One the moments before his execution via frying pan. It's called Aura bruh. Dude, you need to get the frick out of my house, you smell like pure unfettered A. Lion forgives a large number of fallen. Lion orders the redeemed fallen to aid Azrael in battle. Azrael, surrounded by fallen, he's not allowed to kill or interrogate. Oh sweet, a dreadnought, big bro, Ed Wood. Please don't kill me. Support Xenos rights. Mosbar, oh dear god no. Fulgrim and the EC need to be the unstoppable force that they are meant to be in the upcoming lore, and not just cartoon villains who will lose to a mindless servitor. Games Workshop. If those kids could read they'd be very upset. What people think agree worlds are like. What agree worlds are actually like. This is worse than anything in the Garden of Nurgle. Not even the plague grows here. Just con. My son, a drunkard, has been challenging everyone to duels in probably drunken rages. Freaking based. I love him so much. Link after being told there was pots there. The entirety of Scaven Blight. 2025. World Eaters player is challenged by the Emperor's Children player. Our battle ended 35 years ago. Well, now I'm ready for a rematch. When you accidentally washed off the heraldry of the order from a 1,000-year-old dreadnought and saw a 3-headed hydra under it, after which you hear the autocannon engine start. When you go hunting the Roman soldier. When you go hunting a Xenos. This chapter of Space Marines is ruthless, efficient, and extremely disciplined. I'm Frankenstein's monster. You don't seem like a monster. If I was a Black Library author, I would make Dante perpetual. Hugs. No one will ever believe you. Would sacrifice 1,000,000 humans to save one elder. Would sacrifice 1,000,000 humans to kill one elder. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. If anyone needs me, I'll be applying for IT support at GW. There's been a DDoS. The website servitors are down. You mean servers, right? No, fix the skull. Dante lying in his deathbed. And a tech marine approaches with an armored coffin. Warrior of the Month. Blood Ravens. Save the golden throne from thief. Saying easy when you win. Saying GG when you lose. Saying GG when you win. Saying easy when you lose. North Korean Guna troops arriving to the Russian front and getting instantly addicted to smartphone phone like 40k Imperial Guard soldiers fighting Slanesh in the trenches of a hive world. Space Marine 8 ending scene. But know this, Titus, the stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path for even a moment, I will show no mercy. I like the idea of Space Marines wearing a uniform when they don't go to war, and Cam that tries to drink tea is funny. I found this on my car at work. My plate is an Ilduri god and Lim wearing a Cornflakes shirt. Was a nice surprise. Really? Right in front of my Codex starts? Mephiston? Yes, Lord Dante. If I die here, you tell the Red Council I'll run under everyone if they dreadnought me. Yes, Lord Dante. Who I thought he was before reading books. Who he actually is. Hey, what? Emperor, look out. The Emperor on the golden throne, hearing a custodes mention it being weird that there is a snail moving towards the throne. The Blood Angel sent to investigate suspicions of heresy against a planetary governor when he accesses the family cogitator and instead of heresy sees the daughter's fanfic of her and Sanguinius, the length of said document taking up several databanks and rivaling the Codex Astartes in breadth and detail. I get the point of the phrase hurt people, but I just hear a command twice. Know the rules. Appropriate. You are God. I can use their belief to my advantage. Inappropriate. You are God. Hello Gilliman. Reminder that the Unification Wars took over 800 years from start to finish, all to conquer a single planet, with all 10,000 custodes, legions of thunder warriors who stronger than Astartes, the actual proto-Astartes legions themselves, and with the Emperor's personal generalship. That is longer than the entirety of a Great Crusade, 200 years, and Horus Heresy, 9 years. Many the techno-barbarian armies utilized archaeotech so deadly that their weapons are still sealed in the vaults of terror to this day, deemed much too dangerous to unleash again. Use newly invented weapons that are superior than your current ones to assist the Imperium, putting them in storage for hundreds of years so you can claim that you can rediscover old technology. What are you? Oh, I'm you, sweetie. You just give it a little time. Average 40k subreddit. Average 40k subreddit. Barely disguise fish. Me. The God Emperor of mankind. During the second day of the tournament, one of the participants showed up wearing clothes with natty symbols. One of his opponents refused to play against him and demanded that we expel him from the tournament. At that moment we find ourselves tied hand and foot. Once reached that point, if any player does not play their game, the opponent automatically wins it 22-0. This is if they are on the bases. That dude in Spain. I don't control the meter, I only study it. Ted, we found you in the park, throwing rocks at Primarch enjoyers. Night Lord fans. Why should they be happy? Helbrecht destroying Imatech's flagship. Necrons still being able to remake their best ships. Planetary governor, please, my lord, I beg you. It was only one guy who sipped the chaos Kool-Aid. We have 50 billion citizens, the rest are totally innocent. You know the rules and so do I. Once again a Tam world has awoken in the Imperium, the only galactic empire Tam worlds ever seem to awaken in. Not all heroes wear power armor. What's in the box? Pain. Thank you, I need this. An elder girl who just woke up, happy because yesterday she finally found someone to love, wondering where her beloved is. Her craft world being invaded by millions of Slaanesh demons. I will not let you grate cheese on my chiseled, golden abs. I just got into Warhammer. Thousand Suns are the best. Haha, right. Magnus did nothing wrong. Your Honor, if you are what you eat, then my client is an innocent man just trying to defend his home. Are ya winning, brother? Me explaining to a group of orc prisoners why all the hottest elder girls seek me for breeding. I'm aware of their psychic powers, and they are starting to believe it more and more every day. Why won't our emperor show himself to us? Why can't we make more of our ancient super technology? Our species is dying off. We used to rule the galaxy, now we are just scattered refugees. We've lost our souls and are slowly going mad. Our technology peaked tens of millions of years ago, can't do better. The gods we follow don't care about us. Our gifts just end up hurting us more. Da boys forgot what they're here for. We used to be crooks. We could make attack moons. Commander, it is an honor to fight at your side as we break our species' planet conquering record. Check out those new super technologies that the Earthcast just came up with, better than anything we've ever had. Jake Paul announces his next challenger. In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there is only tea. The Neccan dynasties went halfway across the galaxy. The Tau find gaseous solar bodies feeding off the radiation of stars and decide to give them mechanized bodies with an AI to bestow upon them a semblance of sapience. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Ants in Florida collect other ants' skulls to decorate their nests. Hemolymph for the god of Hemolymph. Exocranius for the throne of Exocranius. Homie posting about 40k is funny, and you should do it more. The Blood Angel, that just bit a traitor Marine's throat out in a red thirst. The Allied Imperial Guard Regiment. The Khorne Berserkers they are fighting. You will know they are there. You won't know they are there. You will know it was them. You won't know it was them. Warhammer 40k leathery warp spiders. You did it, you crazy son of a boots, you did it. Even in the grim dark future, you must wipe. Heat, cold, empty space, etc. The severity of the trial increases along the way. If the aspirant passes, he becomes a neophyte cadet and the symbol of the Imperial Fists is tattooed on his buttock. Then begins the psycho-indoctrination, training and the actual surgery and implantation of the gene seed organs that will make. I assure you my sons, the tramp stamp was an essential part of the Imperial Fists initiation. Trench Crusade. You call that a living saint? Trench Crusade. Joanarch. This is a living saint. Dear Emperor, ever since we sighted the Night Lords making landfall I haven't gotten any sleep. They could be anywhere. It's my birthday and I haven't even had a sip of Amasec. Relax, Lord General. They can't possibly get through your personal security. I hope Yurik. We have come for you. Happy birthday. Yep, he's passed out. Perfect. Help me with these decorations. Let's see him explain this to the Inquisition. Real life Gilliman reaction to this sub. Trazin, I've come to bargain. 5297 times you've escaped my collection, Carl. Must you always say that line? Ah, you nearly had me this time too. Sororitas themed pleasure world. Nice touch. Thank you. It was the only one in the galaxy. Shame I only managed to get the resort before the orcs invaded. You have done us all a great service. Don't you love fast food places like Way and In-Nose? They shall be my sons, and in them will live the hopes of a unified humanity. Conrad Kurtz who commits terrorum and flays people alive for the sheesh and giggles. Games Workshop. I think I forgot something. If you forgot then it wasn't important. Games Workshop. Yay, you're right. No, I'm losing again. I need to teleport away. 1. If we are going to die at least we'll go down fighting. Know the difference. Regular sci-fi. Giant mecha crafted out of solidified psychic energy by ancient artisans with centuries of experience, fused with the soul of the pilot's twin, armed with giant sword plus shurikens. Anime weeb. Giant mecha crafted out of refined minerals in some factory by workers with a decade or two of experience. Artificial AI support. Guns for hands. Railgun. Lots of missiles. Titus after fighting an entire army of Tyrannodon chaos. Titus after 5 minutes on the ship with Lindris. Is there something fundamentally wrong with my form of governments that the Tau can't sway entire planets to their side with basic food and housing? No, it's evil Xenos using brainwashing to make them into slaves. The color of a exterminatus depends on its chemical composition. Orbital bombardment, virus bomb, atmospheric incinerator torpedo, modulus atmospheric missile, cyclonic torpedo, the Inquisition. No offense, but it seems like the whole point of civilization is to get someone else to do your killing for you. Yeah, I think we'll pass. Emotional support Monkey. Sorry, no Monkey are allowed on the Craft World. Craft World TSA. My emotional support Monkey say rescue from Kamorag. And she got all her shorts. Nice armor. Does it come in men's? I think you come in enough men for both of us. The Horus Heresy. Nick Kime Vulcan lifts onto the anvil. The New York Times best-selling novel series. Astra Militarum Krieg Combat Engineers. Where are my shovels, GW? The Chaos Gods enjoying being a part of both Warhammer settings. Darred Gobbo for some reason. Freak. Astronomers may have found cracks in the universe after looking closer at suspicious galaxies. Okay, a serious question. Why is there no Ogryn Sisters of Battle? If you got to say anything to an elder or a dark elder, what would it be? Why was I woken? Is it time for battle? Honored brother, could you tell us the Wi-Fi password? My soul belongs to the Emperor. What about your heart? A Praetorian Commissar watches the Ogryn platoon absolutely body the cream of chaos as starts, after promising them his hat for the day. Heh, the Lasgun is so weak, why does the guard even use it? The Imperial Lasgun can blow off a limb or core a man's torso in a single shot. It punches holes in solid concrete. It only seems weak because other weapons in 40k are even more bonkers. Lion forgives a large number of fallen. Lion orders the redeemed fallen to aid Azrael in battle. Azrael, surrounded by fallen, he's not allowed to kill or interrogate. A Knight Psyche with ice powers and an Odin-like personality. Furry. Lemon Russ returning. Sheets RKO. Play dead. Not that dead. Warhammer Age of Sigmar. If the USA made Titans. My homeworld is reputed for its maple syrup. I could give you a taste if we go to my chambers afterwards. If you want to, of course. So sure, I'm so sure it's deli delicious. Try to stop stuttering like that kid. Why is my body acting like this? My hands are shaking, and I feel cold on the outside and warm on the inside. Is it chaos corruption? Should I kill myself? No, you're just scared and aroused. You're scaroused. But it's normal now. Tell her the only thing that shines brighter than her smile is the light of the God Emperor. Imperial Guard when they get deployed to fight against Nurgle cultists. Throat singing intensifies. Who the freak are you people? I thought I hired Mongols. Throat singing intensifies. Who the freak are you people? I thought I hired Mongols. Necrons patching up the Eye of Taylor to secure the future of the galaxy. Elder. Inside there are two wolves. Looks like my new gun works. What cha got there? Corpse worshipper? Forge breaks. A chapter relic. What happened in here? I've killed this guy. What? Why? Hey, he wanted to riff me. I've definitely not been driven insanely by this alien sick club we all saw. Anyway, I was just about to cut my face. Wanna join? Warhammer Epic 40,000. Show me the 40k Fulgrim 2 version. Really? I said 40k Fulgrim. Warhammer 40,000. Oh, you are approaching me? Jiggity. Captain Acheron. Magnus the Primarch Demon Prince is attacking. We need reinforcement. I can spare 3 men. Good luck, Lieutenant. I can't believe Gula could have made something that sophisticated tens of thousands of years ago. Their robots are even more advanced than anything we produce. Let's activate all of them. Man of Iron in hibernate mode. Could you imagine a galaxy without the Imperium? Yes to Nurgle November. No showers, no wiping, no brushing, no washing. Guys, I think Steve had too much. Steve, you okay, buddy? His wife is gonna kill us. I love you all, guys. A silly parody that ended 3 years ago. The reputation of the whole Custodes. Please stop using that. Thank you. This world is beyond hope. By the authority vested in me as an Inquisitor of the Ordo Erectus, I declare exterminatus. Inquisitor, we only just arrived. A proper investigation should be carried out before an entire world and its people be doomed by the Emperor's wrath. Exterminatus. Yes, this is true happiness. Sad, alone. Think no one's recognizes you? Be just sad and unrecognized. Adopt a demonette. Mama look. You don't have to cry anymore. Clank. Everything is alright now. We are safe. Look. Get away from the window quickly. The Space Marine is here to save us. Did you hear of the insectoid Xenis insegmentum pacificus? No dad. They are called the coral. The coral Carl. Robot Gilliman waking up and finding out Tau exist. What does my emperor need of me? The soul. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Robocop is an Arbite's dreadnought. Dwarfs fans, I wanna be a ferocious slayer. Bretonnian fans, I wanna be a noble knight. High elf fans, I wanna be an naughty elf. Skaven fans, I'm good thanks. Empire fans, I wanna be a German. When people start whining about you nurturing a few thousand people when they bombard entire planets to death, first of all, go freak yourself. After 10,000 years I finally found it, Logger's Secret Grimoire, my furry porn fanfic collection by Logger Aurelian. R.I.P. You cannot defeat me, Robot. No, I know, but he can. You can't defeat me, I know, but she can. They hate us, cause they ain't us. My wife when I tell her I'm getting a body of a Space Marine. Death Guard. First Warhammer 40k fan to have sick. Henry Cavill is expecting his first child with girlfriend Natalie Viscuso. They're horrors to you, however I am turned on by them. I got 99 problems, and I caused all of them. A human. R-A-M. And who is that? Let me remember. Okay, not okay. No, not that. Maybe? No pen. Now who cares? Fire. Find a girl who looks at you like Cato Sicarius looks at Cato Sicarius. Adeptus Obesitus. Warhammer 40k. It is a tale of the indomitable spirit man standing against impossible odds. Based. Warhammer 40k. Everything awful worse than you can possibly imagine. OMG. Wow. Me and who? Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Girls, such unrealistic body expectations. Boys, wow, I need to get a chain axe and do a 2-hour arm workout tonight. Nikito, I need your help, the server is down. Calm down. Have you tried restarting the system? You're not understanding me. A girl flirting with me. She's just being nice. Me trying to look mysterious. I look autistic. According to this, you're a heretic. After careful consideration, I've decided to become more extreme in my religious beliefs. Even if you are depressed, hurting, broken or tired, for yourself and those you love you must keep fighting. Considering that the Emperor removed a whole planet after finding out that they worshipped him as a god cause religion bad, I wonder what the ultra-authoritarian atheist Superman will do seeing the current state of the Empire. I think he would just keep acting like a god or something because it's beneficial. It was an honor doing battle with you, brother. Say what you want about the Emperor being a bad father, at least he went looking for his sons and spent time with them. Freaking Erda just yeeted her babies into the warp without a Jellifield, and even after they were found she never even bothered to meet them. Dark Apostle Erebus. I present a new chapter to aid the Imperium of Men. Trazen, did you hear about the sword Angren forged from hitting a Slaaneshi demon? Yes, I heard it worked great after he ironed the kinks out. Hop ho 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 ho. Everybody gangster until Lion given order bring online Icarus contingency. I commissioned this duel between Sigismund and Jubal Khan and was asked to post it here. Hope. You are too weak to carry it. It is no toy, little one. I will show you how it works. See how the Emperor protects? Pass me another battle, sister. Kids discovers cupboard that brings his toys to life. 40k collectors. Fight for the Emperor. But in the 41st millennium. Guardsmen, listen. I don't care if it was the size of a house. I shot it 6 times. You only once. It's my kill, not yours. Was depressed and unhappy with my monotonous life. Got into Warhammer 40k lore. Never thought a simple hobby could improve my mental health so quickly. A basic summary of how each faction SFTL works. Imagine warp as water. So, do you know why the Emperor ordered all of us to gather here? I can't believe the Emperor remembered my birthday. He really does care. Ultramarine. Brother, have you seen my jump pack? Blood, Revan. No. Earth is under threat. Steven Universe. Roggledorn. My order to you all is simple, yet eat it well, and exert yourself to see it done. They are coming. Kill them all. A space marine Terminator stood before Horus. No, it was a custodian. No one less could ever make a difference against War Master. Did I stop a landslide on this dam, my liege? It was always you, Alanius. I love you. I fight for mankind. The humans have returned. Let's show them that they can't take anything they want. Well, brothers, that was the easiest exterminatus yet. Weak aura. The final boss. Strong aura. Magic bug. Can you finally listen to the teacher? Killing space bugs lesson 1. Professor E. Ripley. XD. Stop it. Have a look at me. When you are an inspector and about to give them a bad review for bad safety conditions, when you notice one of the workers has an extra arm, Lotus, change of plans, ignore your original objective, leave nothing alive. No sickness will blight them, said the Emperor. Lol, said Nurgle, laughing my A off. That depiction of that poor beastman has no place here. Meanwhile, the setting in a GSC book. Greetings, are you here to pray with me? Wait, why are you scrolling away? Boss. Crusade. The boss. Wah. Death Corps of Krieg, a fan favorite, known for fighting World War I style against scientific magic armies. Aesthetically they look pretty neat, but when it comes to efficient combat and cool looks, there is another. Wait, what? Hey bro. Don't worry, the Elysian drop troops are here. Now you don't have to suicide charge. Due to the recent events involving Abhuman fan art. 2 missing Primarchs? Do you mean the ones in the human pre-heresy exhibition? The generations of 40k jokes. Gen Z humor. Gilliman and Evrain are freaking. Millennial humor. Magnus did nothing wrong. Boomer humor. Space wolves are furries. Can you not spiral into some pointless drama? For 5 freaking minutes. I was never the bravest. So why am I still standing here, outnumbered, on the blood of the man I spoke with this morning? No, I'm afraid. It's just, am I not afraid of them? I'm afraid of him more. Of course there is SA in a grimdark setting, so let's show more of that. No, you can't imply SA in a grimdark settings. Of course there is SA in a grimdark setting, which is no reason to shove it in needlessly. Mankey. My lawyer has advised me not to continue this meme. Sigismund about to plow into him. Fulgrim monologuing to a dying Imperial fist. Plague Marines in Plague Wars normally. Under heavy bolt of fire, that tickles. Keep it up. Plague Marines when it switches to Ultramarine point of view. Oh no, average bolter. My biggest weakness. Joins community with story containing grimdark themes. Sees grimdark themes used. Gets mad when grimdark is used in the grimdark themed story. Me reading detailed. Large-scale battles deciding the fate of entire planets. Me reading about space politics. The Emperor describing the glorious last battle of the Thunder Warriors in the Unification Wars. Peter, damn, Lois, I'm having a worse time than when I showed up late to Istvan 4th. But sir, I'm only 3. So are those orcs. The cringe slave Hari Maisake. Hello Mr. Watanabe Generico, would you like to buy this conveniently cheap slave? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I guess I have no choice but to buy a slave. The based Iron Warrior Isekai. No, you can't just burn down my mansion and take me onto your ship as a slave. Load the freaking macro cannons. My body was broken in battle, yet I serve the Emperor entombed within this holy sarcophagus. Vet please. I volunteered for this You are in a nice life support system. M surrounded by spikes and barb hooks. RM literally in constant pain and I like it. Also, this dude on my wheel shield. Not a heretic. He also volunteered for that. Oh yeah, good to see. That disgusting fetish is banned. Drawing gore NSFW stuff, what a freak. Now to get back to my Slanesh cultists. Fun fact. Dapping was an orc pain boy who looted his war boss muscles bit by bit over multiple operations until getting strong enough to take over. Then other pain boys rising to the top of his new warg hierarchy, with every orc forced to get cybernetic treatments. A cool piece of Warhammer artist poster online. The community looks up the artist other works. They make freak up and abhorrent fetish content. They are banned from a good part of the community. Resource acquisition competition, who would win? The Blood Ravens chapter. 100,000 orc looters. 1 British archaeologist. Trazim. I smeared my she all over a store that I hate. Well, that's basically it. I really hate Warhammer 40k and unfortunately, there is a games workshop in the city where I live. So last night at around 2 AM I drove to the store, took a giant enormous smelly she on the ground and smeared it. Traitor war cries. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Ion within, Ion without. We are returned. Death to the false emperor. We have come to you. RV Dominus Nox. Loyalist war cries. For the emperor and Sanguinius. For the emperor and the Khan. Primarch progenitor, to your glory and the glory of him on earth. For us and the All-Father. Me opening Grimdank today. My order to you all is simple, yet he did well, and exert yourselves to see it done. They are coming. Kill them all. Aure touched the same seat. We are brothers. Gabriel and Sharon. For Ultramar. Vote for chaos. Vote for Republican. Inside you there are 2 Catholics. Why you are looking at me like that? I'm just showing the new Bloodraven Dreadnought model. You come across an enchanted piss forest. Golden, pissy tree as far as the eye can pee. I the wizard have made the piss forest you see before you. Dare you enter my magical realm. Stop injecting your horrible fetishes into our game. I'm going to punch you. Alright. You come across a bridge troll. Instead, to cross the bridge, you must pee into his mouth until he is. The bridge troll has graciously let you pass unpissed. I'm immune to propaganda. For the greater good. Hank, no. Don't put the 40k minis in the magic cupboard, Hank. Stop. Sweet liberty, my leg. I need stims. My leg is gone. Brother, let the pain fuel your rage. Grimdark. Black Library. Fan content that may not follow GW's official publishing policy, but still follows the spirit of the setting. Not Grimdark. Degenerate fetish content secularizing death and minors. Titus. Beheads Abaddon the Despoiler and resurrects the Emperor. Lindris. An abhuman prisoner of war converts on the spot to the greater good after being given care by Tor medics. The 2 most overpowered meme characters in their respective settings face each other in a fight to the death. Who would win? Malum Kido, Tom Bombadil. The decadence and folly of our ancestors caused the fall and gave birth to the great enemy, she who thirsts. All of our gods have been slain, shattered, or enslaved. Except one. I'm sick of the casual xenophobia in this community. It's time for some ranked xenophobia. Me feasting on the flesh of a dead plague marine. Facts. Most fluff has horrible tactics, because most authors are terrible at tactics. Post a PC that sums up a single part of the hobby. I shall go first. Every member of the Ecclesiarchy has their own loose funker, you can't tell me they do. Assault Plague Marine. Me next to Maya starts BF. Slaanesh discovers a horrible truth as I feast on Fulgrim's body. Rylana has been avenged. Guardsman, listen, I don't care if it was the size of a house. I shot it 6 times. You only once. It's my kill, not yours. In a dark alley, Mr. Clean and Scrubbing Bubble eyeball their next victim. But this was no ordinary opponent. Ultramarines, Mr. Bond. How utterly predictable. This mother duck is so powerful he got canonized. Warhammer game developers. Hex turn-based strategy games. How would their conversation go down about the mad science they conduct? Accidentally became important at work and it's ruining my life. Blood Ravens. Back to steal our relics again. The only thing I've come to steal today is your heart. Oh you. What you got there, Captain General? A smoothie. Adeptus Mechanicus. So how big do you want this cannon to be? Imperium. Yes. Daddy chill. What the hell is even that? Fun fact. You know, I was god once. In order to defeat Octan Shard, Orakan the Diviner become a god and ate it. Brother, the enemy Primarchs are approaching, and the only melee weapons we have are combat knives. Maybe we should avoid close combat? Nah, I'd win. Introducing Blood Angels as a playable faction. Download Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus now. Imperial citizens, Ultramarines are so amazing. They protected us against the traitor legions. Without them, Holy Terror would have fallen. Imperial fists. Codex Astartes. Bulk Templars. I came with a request. Please don't post any memes that spoil the campaign of Space Marine 2. That's it. That's my request. Evil Emperor of Mankind be like. Is happily married with Oda. Loves his kids. Doesn't kill every Xeno he sees. Accepted religion. Mostly chaos. And accepted that he's a god. What is brother doing? The Delt Guard is coming. We will destroy them with our fleets as soon as they pass through this portal. Day 1. Day 2. Day 817. Hey, I've never met you before. What are you into? Adeptus Mechanicus. Tech. The Emperor uniting and colonizing the entire galaxy. Horus. Give it back, that's mine. No, Argyltal didn't share his brother's relish. Fun fact. Craft World I think every other craft world is corrupted by chaos. The knowledge that orcs probably have no nuts. My monster ducker friend. 800 billion to 3.2 trillion planets. A million worlds. What people want female custodes to look like. What they actually look like. You. Stabs one of my organs. Me. Vestigial. Didn't need it. You. Stabs another organ. Me, redundant. I have 4 of those. You, visibly frustrated, stabbing another organ. Me, one side of my face suddenly drooping. I'm fine. Wistidial. Didn't use it. Humanity imprisoning a Cetan. Bring it, Biatch. Emperor. Horus. What do you mean gods and demons in the warp? Khan after swinging his axe in the air seeing how suddenly the axe is covered in blood and his delt counter increased by 1. Visible confusion. Average blood angels seeing Horus. Horus, you traitor. How dare you kill my gene father. Die, 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 die. Dante seeing Horus. Horus? By the throne. This is my fateful day. I can finally die at last. Vampire romance in media. Babe, let me smooch you on the neck. Your blood calls to me, and every waking moment is a struggle. I love you, but I want to hurt you. I'll owe the monster that I have become. How will we ever resolve this conflict of love and pain between us? Vampire romance in Warhammer 40,000. Rogue trader, if I don't get my regular blood baths with casualties in the low triple digits, I will lose my sanity and smooth scene. The cattle's suffering is the price to pay for my touch and my company in real space. So line up the serfs, or I will find someone worthy of my time and attention, and my family heirloom barbed whip. Me after downing 3 scoops of pre-workout at 415, only to get to the gym and see they don't open till 5. There are spiders in my scene. Krieg Grenadier when asked what he thinks of the lack of seaside charges. 42 male. Nervous chuckling. Emperor, I wish I was dead. Brock Lesnar's daughter, Maya, set to play female custodes Tirith in a live action series. So GHR, now that you're a major chaos god, what going to do now? I gonna betray everyone. I hated you from day one anyways. Guys, I'm still in honey jails. Guys? Go. Wow, that was so predictable. I didn't see that coming. I told you. I told you. I ducking told you, sack of me. Because democracy basically means government by the people of the people for the people. But the people are retarded. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Emperor, I'm not a god. Lorga, okay. Also Lorga. When long lost brothers start yapping about galaxy as mankind's birthright, the stars are ours for the taking in front of the 10th sealdery baddies. Iron Warrior mother duckers would really look at one of these and say, yeah, why not make this thing our new battle barge? My lord, the Stormcast Eternals aren't fantasy space marines. By the Emperor of Man, what are you talking about? They are literally Thunder Warriors. Weak aura. My captain has repeatedly ignored the tenets of the Codex Astartes, and he may be a corrupted traitor. I must sell him out to the Inquisition immediately. Strong aura. Frick it, weeball. Frick it, weeball. Frick it, weeball. Frick it, weeball. For the Emperor. Yes, Rico, for the Emperor. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Grimdank. They're the same picture. The biggest civil war I've ever seen in a fandom. We've been wanting to put this on for a long time, and what could go wrong? We are doing a Codex Custodes. Let's put female custodes in it. An eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind. Then perhaps the world doesn't deserve to see. Naming your child after a fictional character. Hey there Khaleesi, how was school? I hate you with every ounce of being. Naming your child after Warhammer characters. I'm so proud of you, Gazkul Magirek Thraka. Thanks dad. Come on, Rogaldorn, Praetorian of Terror, come closer, we promise we won't jump you. New graph shows the public's biggest fears. Dark. Clowns. Sharks. Murderers. Death. Being on a planet attacked by tyranids. Greetings, citizen of Imperium. 6 copies of Warhammer Space Marine please. Any other race exists. Orcs. Oh boy, here I go killing again. I love honey, but do you know what I don't love? Heretics. Billy, it's time you learn about loyalties and the importance of. Wait Billy, what are you doing? Slanesh. What do you mean the Codex doesn't support blowing up random planets? Manduculindrus. Asmodee. Mushroom learns to crawl after being given robot body. Do you want orcs? Because this is how you get orcs. When you think about it, there really are no good guys and bad guys in the 40k universe. Everyone is just as bad as each other. Brother Right Strangle of the Orphan Slayers Legion. The Imperium are the bad guys. The Emperor is the one true god of mankind, and I'd give my life in his service, because anything else would lead to the victory of chaos. When you realize the Imperial scram snacks at shooting, but then you hear, try again brag. When you are sent out to investigate some feral orcs, but the orcs get killed by some local militia, but the attacked settlement has no defense posts, so you suspect a brewing rebellion. You find out that it was actually a gene stealer cult, but when you get to the mines, everyone is already dead, and all you find is a note on the altar saying you're welcome. Love, Alfarius. Concern. The deadly harlequins and their hideous dance. We are doomed. Unloading your bolter, because the pointy-eared Xenoscram are negotiating with your Primarch. Reloading your bolter, because the negotiations failed. Dragon Ball Z fans explaining to 40k fans about how their power levels are nonsensical and basically pulled out the ace to sound cool. Boss, lunch on me today. Any ideas? Pizza. Sushi. Me, suspicious that Brian in HR is secretly Slanesh. Elder Souls. Me staring at Brian to see his reaction. Games Workshop. I noticed that both of our demographics could spend large sums of money on plastic crack, Warhammer, Lego. I am a word bearers fan, because I'm a devout Christian. And butchering people who disagree with me is a nice escape from having to love everyone. I love stories of pagan converts to Cult of Sigma during the Dark Ages, because most often these warrior kings and chieftains would listen to the story of Sigma's Deweying Archon without missing a beat. They'd be like, if I was there with my boys we would saved him. When the Emperor is resurrected, but denies that he's a god, so now you have to carry out your duty and execute him for being a heretic. Imperium fans making fun of Elder Force Slanesh. Imperium fans realizing they're the reason the Tyranids are in the galaxy. Corrupt me all you wish, my brain is too smooth, the smoothest there is. Or corruption simply slide right off. Kaya, people on the internet are shipping us too. This is so embarrassing. Shipping us to where? Where are these people taking us? What? You're one dense moth Africa. Asmongold leads his followers to Twitch HQ, 2024, colorized. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. There are no good guys or bad guys. Guys who just want to protect humanity from demons at all costs. Some selfish nuns who don't want to share their demon-proof blood with the rest of us. Hello, my name is Jane Steeler, and I love the God Emperor, and how he has the normal number of arms. First shall the lieutenant ask how many men the captain can spare, then shall the captain count to 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number of men the captain can spare, and the number of men the captain can spare shall be 3. 4 shall thou not spare, neither spare thou 2, excepting that thou then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. Codexa starts 15:7. You can tie me up and do whatever you want, little Monkey. Commissar sir, I capture a Xenos. Incoming Space Marine. Open the gate. Their armors have horns. Close the gate. I think they're Slanesh. Open the gate a little. No. Imperial Fist successors. I'm Adolf Hitler. First human to receive the Neuralink brain implant, used it to stay up all night and play Civilization 6. It was awesome. Jump packs in story mode. Jump packs in multiplayer. Here's what he would look like if he was bulk or Chinese. After all that work, I can't believe Skullface told me I have to be a basic blue boy scout for the foreseeable future. May the Emperor have mercy on my soul. You can't report him if you don't know his chapter. Space Marine 2 Dev says be respectful online. You don't want to insult Henry Cavill. And how do I know you're not Henry Cavill? When Abaddon tries to teleport into your command bunker, but you already hid a Bane blade in the potted plant 3 months ago. Outstanding move. Helmets on. Helmets off. Yes, Mr. Emperor, it was him. He's the one who didn't eat his veggies. When the Inquisitor asks you how many Primarches is there? Psychologist, the god of Warg isn't real. He can't hurt you. God of Warg. This is where I watched my adopted family die. Lorga. Homp homp. You sit on a throne of lies. Literally any Xenos species the Imperium sees. Why don't the Elder just tell us about anything instead of being manipulative and vague behind the scenes? Sometimes people try to tell me that scientists are paragons of rationality, and I have to break it to them that I have yet to work in a lab that didn't have at least one weird secret shrine in it. New guy, why is all of the equipment in this room covered in toys? Me, don't touch those. New guy, me, they need the toys to function. If they don't, or have toys, they get jealous. New guy, New guy. Me. When something breaks, just take the wizard and wave it around for a while. They seem to like that. Orcs when they hear about any other god. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Tolkien describing a tree 4 pages. Tolstoy describing Napoleonic Wars in 1225 pages. Warhammer 40k describing a fictional prequel Civil War for over 26,000 pages. Cadian Castellan or something. I don't know. I don't play Imperial Guard. Enemy heavy in your spawn. Dororitus and Druckery enjoying hobbies. Looks inside. Immolation. Behold my most sinister texture method yet a cute dog. Now I know it is cute, but criminals like dogs, and thus the dog kills them. The two most dangerous question in Warhammer. All we do is chase the past which lead us here. Why not try something new? What if we give the orcs rainbow paint? I've got it. To defeat the Night Lords, we must fight them in the day. Asmodee. Amazon wants you to produce a 40k TV show. Using the writers from Rings of Power. Which do you choose? Sister of Battle Girlfriend. Loves the immortal god emperor of mankind. And you, I guess. Big titty goth girlfriend energy. Probably taller than you in her power armor. Will constantly guard you from the forces of chaos, heresy and Zenith scram. But, she makes you come with her on missions. Catachan jungle fighter girlfriend. Loves you. Tomboy energy. Is 6 feet 7 inches. Will wrestle you and win. But she makes you live on Catachan with her. Games Workshop. Why would we make MEMES about the Exodite Zelda? No one would ever buy dinosaur riding space elves. Everyone else. Heimdall. Oh, we both know that's not true. Games Workshop. Helldivers 2. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. You look lonely. I can fix that. Oh. Knock knock. Who's there? Sakan. Sakan who? Sakan my nut. Brothers, I seek assistance. Where in the throne's name can I watch the tithes? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. My depression. Playing Warhammer. Reading Warhammer. This man is your friend. Blood Angel. He fights for the Emperor. 2 Space Marine armies. My friend building his army purely out of Primaris. Me going purely firstborn. Best I can do is 3 men. Games Workshop. Games Workshop. Games Workshop. Games Workshop. If the Elder are so much better than us, why do they have 30-year-old models? Asmodee. Ogren. Stickers for doing a good job. Commissars. Codex Astartes. If those kids could read, they'd be very upset. Necron. Necroth. Brothers, it is with great pleasure to inform you that I took a bath while watching Warhammer lore videos. Suffice to say I'm prunily up now. We got her. The summoning is successful. Welcome hero, I'm the king of these lands, and I command you to. What's that? Zeno? No, no. I'm the king. Heresy? May, I'm the king. Me, can we get a crusader? Mom, we got crusader at home. Crusader at home. Girl asking if I brought protection. Me knowing the emperor always protects. Gilliman and Evrain according to fandom. Gilliman and Evrain in the book. Abaddon gets to Terror and Tigers the Last Wall Protocol. Retributors. Crimson Fists. Imperial Fists. Celestial Lions. Bulk Templars. There can be no improvement to the Omniscience designs. The Omniscience designs. Vulcan waking up the next day, knowing Kurz is gonna force him to watch innocent civilians being textured and killed. So it begins. Behold the Hind Hog. Saves another star system. This freaking hater. I write homie crazy. Let me know when we are going to slide on the opponents. The difference between male and female custodes. Female custodes. Male custodes. Magnus did everything wrong. Magnus did nothing wrong. Magnus did everything wrong. Lemon Rust did everything wrong. The freak what was playing a game yesterday, and some random 40k player came by and told me my Space Wolves looked good. I play Night Lords. Is there no greater insult than misgendering someone's legion? Or some Space Wolves, dude? Thanks. We want to kill Xenos. We want a good fight. We would like to survive. Those guys are strong. Fight them instead. Now everyone gets what they want. A silly parody that ended 3 years ago. The reputation of the whole custodes. What is the most 40k-shy that exists in real life? I'll go first. The relics of Saint Mary. You see a warehouse in the distance. Is that like a werewolf, but instead of a wolf they turn into a house? It is now. You guys are under-leveled and over-freaked. And you have Lion to thank for. Anonymous. Alien space bug factions are Tyrannids, Zerg, Xenomorphs. They're a rapidly evolving, highly adaptable hive-mind superorganism that consumes planets of biomass. They're like super intelligent space locusts. Okay, what do they evolve into? Big bugs, big lobsters, big spiders, big bugs. What do they do with all that brain power? Well, they mostly just keep eating stuff. AI content thieves. Just a girl trying to share her autistic love for Warhammer 40k and maybe Star Wars. Maybe. AI is ruining Warhammer lore content. It's worse than you think. Hey female Warhammer player. Hello Dreadnought from Warhammer 2 Space Marine. Hello Ogrin from Warhammer Dark Tide. Whoa, rock be upon yeah. Hey Shea. Sorry I'm late guys. I was in stasis. I'm stasis. Oh my god of rain no. Laughs Primarch. Your girlfriend is awesome. 28 years have elapsed since the hero Himmel's passing. 40,000 years have elapsed since the hero Himmel's passing. 2017. What's that? We're from the age of Sigmar. Wow. No way. This is so cool. Huh? Hello fellow Emperor, maybe we could freak off. Warhammer, John. Could the arrival of Spartacus flagship have saved Cadia? Fear feeding you. Psychares. Psychares? I remember Psychares. Sweet Psychares. I always hated them. I was explaining Warhammer to a friend the other day, and when I got to Space Marines she said, oh. They remind me of the Care Bears a bit, since they also have symbols that represent them. So yeah. Why didn't Mortarion just use a helicopter to get to his xeno-adoptive father before the Emperor, instead of climbing that mountain? Was he stupid? Don't be fooled by big ol' Xenos brother, they're meant to hypnotize and enslave you Dear Ultramarines. If you don't want us to shit on you, why is your heraldry a toilet seat? I have eaten all the oats brothers. Galactic Problem Solving Guide. Problem. Blam. Solution. Problem. Codex starts. Solution. Problem. Solution. Wah. Problem. Blood for the Blood God. Solution. Problem. 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 Solution. Problem. Problem. Solution. Problem. Problem. Problems. Now we know. However, no one asked. Saint Celestine ropping through the roof. Khan the Betrayer chasing Alpha Legendaries. Warhammer 2 Space Marine. Hellbrute reveal. Wow, what a scary monster to fight. Gaming audience. 40k lore nerds. Never ask a sister her fantasy. A guardman, his salary. A grey knight, what happened to those sisters? We don't deserve tankard. Just freaking do as I said. Freak you dad. Afjes Juebgashik's bed hugs. Yes sir. Point of view, you are a guardsman, and you are trying to explain to the Blood Angel with black armor that this is your first deployment and are not, in fact, the arch-traitor himself. Compelling argument, Horus. However, the demon has many forms. You must know them all. You must tell the demon from his disguise and root him out from the hidden places. You're fighting Tyranids. The Salamanders show up. They're actually Alpha Legion. The Tyranids are also Alpha Legion. You were Alpha Legion the whole time. Watching bricky videos on Warhammer, and it's all surprisingly much more entertaining than I imagined. The heresy of not knowing. I appreciate the kind words. I'll continue to sacrifice 10,000 civilians a day to the dark gods to keep the VTuber Warhammer pipeline flowing. Me, Mom, can we have the Chaos Gods? Mom, we have the Chaos Gods at home. Chaos Gods at home. All according to Kikaku. We know the Emperor has been guiding mankind from behind the scenes. But how the hell does a 9-foot demigod go unnoticed? Best guess, his psychic powers make him impossible to remember. So, if you have ever been stuck in a meeting so boring that you couldn't remember a thing. Tau watercast diplomat in her first fight, who just smacked a weird Ruguransha over the head with a chainsaw the size of her entire body. I did it. Her ultramarine friend, who just watched her knock a word bearer over a railing and into an industrial woodchipper. She did it. Lorgar and the Chaos Gods, who just watched her kill Erebus. She did it. Warhammer Fantasy 40k solos any settings mother freakers. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Zapartan. A starts. When you realize that, since you write fanfic, you can kill Erebus in single melee combat with a watercast Tau. Reality can be whatever I want. Hawk 1, brother, watch out. There is an orc behind you. Hawk 2, Freak camouflage. We are rolling in style. Take the title of the last 40k novel you read and add, in my A. Me, when I played Space Marine 2 for the first time. Titus, come, we must purge the planets from Xenos and traitors. By Mistresha. Honestly, this man alone could single-handedly help improve the Imperium. Evil traitor Primarchs be like, I embrace who I am and accept me imperfections. I'm open-minded and value the opinions of my peers. I fight for freedom and justice, and to make the galaxy a better place. I am calm and reasonable person. I love psychers, and have good hygiene. I hate psychers and the warp. I am humble, and don't let my insecurities get to me. Also, freak Erebus. God is cringe. I'm not Alfarius. Wait. Every one of our relics is archived religiously and meticulously with the utmost care. What? Chapter serfs record the titles, honors, and an exact description of each and every item in our armories, and check every day for every relic, to ensure they remain enshrined safely in our vaults. Okay. Who the freak starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. The AOS gods show up in 40k. What kind of silliness ensues? I could bring down your government with a single word. I don't think you're quite capable of that. Is the story in this Warhammer game big gun or child flensing? What do you mean? I pull out an illustrated diagram explaining what is big gun and what is child flensing. Haha, it's a good story, sir. Start playing the campaign. It's big gun. Forces of Chaos. Imperium. Physically awakened Tau. We all know what a Night Lord looks like, but today I present you an original character, Lord. Hello, welcome to Macdo, happy meal. Well, how was meeting your new family? You know that religion is of course important, but perhaps religious fanaticism has its drawbacks. You have no idea how difficult it was for me not to show the atheist father that I suddenly began to see an angel and a demon behind his shoulders. I thought I was praying too much. Already hallucinations started. Well, how was meeting your new brother? We have never been so ignored in our lives.